Women often show interest in subtle and sometimes puzzling ways, dropping hints rather than being direct. They might act in ways that signal they like you, but the onus is often on the man to notice these signs and take action. The sooner you recognize these signals, the better your chances. Ignoring or being slow to pick up on them can dampen their interest. Here are 9 unusual behaviors women might exhibit when they're attracted to you. 1. She asks for help with small tasks. Women know that many men have a protective instinct and like to help. So if she asks you for assistance with trivial things, like opening a jar, reaching something from a high shelf, or even showing her how to use a device, it's often a subtle way to get your attention. These damsel in distress moments may seem innocent, but they're often staged on purpose to create opportunities for interaction. She knows that by asking for your help, she's signaling that she values your presence and capability. So next time she pretends not to know how to change the TV channel or asks for help with a task she could easily handle herself, take it as a sign she's interested. 2. She finds ways to make physical contact. Physical touch is a common indicator of attraction. People generally avoid touching those they don't like, but if a woman is into you, she might reach out to touch your arm, hand, or shoulder more often. It could be a light brush against your arm during conversation, or fixing your jacket collar. These gestures may seem small, but they signal a deeper level of interest. The more often she touches you, the more comfortable she is around you, and the stronger her feelings might be. Even casual touches that seem accidental may be deliberate efforts to create a connection. For instance, touching your knee while emphasizing a point in conversation or playfully bumping into you could signal she's feeling more than just platonic affection. 3. She gazes a little longer than usual. One of the strongest signs of interest from a woman is prolonged eye contact. According to Dr. Jeremy Nicholson, psychologist and relationship expert, a woman's gaze can reveal much about her feelings. If a woman maintains eye contact with you longer than the usual social norm, it indicates that she sees you as more than just a friend or colleague. You may have noticed her looking at you only to turn away quickly when caught. This is a positive sign. Women often shy away in embarrassment when they're caught staring, as they're not ready for their feelings to be fully exposed yet. Additionally, some studies suggest that extended eye contact can foster feelings of intimacy and even love between two people. It's also worth noting that women tend to avoid eye contact with those they're not interested in. Infants, interestingly enough, tend to make more eye contact with people they find intriguing, and this trait persists in adulthood. 4. She exhibits open body language. Open body language can be another clear signal that a woman is comfortable and possibly interested in you. If she's relaxed, spreads her arms, or positions her legs in a more open, unguarded manner, it suggests she feels at ease in your presence. This comfort can often be an indication of a strong connection. However, open body language alone doesn't necessarily signal romantic interest. It could simply mean she's comfortable around you as a friend. Pay attention to the context and her personality. If she's naturally shy or reserved, her body language might be more closed, even if she likes you. But if she's confident and outgoing, open body language is a good indicator of her attraction. 5. She blushes when you do something unexpected. If you surprise her with a compliment or a playful touch, pay attention to her reaction. If she blushes or seems flustered, it's a sign she's caught off guard in a positive way. Women who are interested in someone often have less control over their physical responses when something unexpected happens. Blushing is a strong indicator of attraction because it shows vulnerability. If she seems embarrassed but also pleased, it's a great sign she's interested in you and values your opinion. Watch for additional signs like running her hand through her hair or subtly adjusting her clothing after you surprise her. She's likely trying to look her best for you. 6. She changes her posture around you. Body language speaks volumes about a person's attraction. If she stands taller, pulls in her stomach, and squares her shoulders when you're nearby, she's subconsciously trying to look her best. Pay attention to how her posture changes when she walks past you, or when she knows you're watching. She might also sway her hips more, or emphasize her body movements, almost like she's on a catwalk. Other subtle gestures include licking her lips, tilting her head, or touching her neck. These movements are meant to draw attention to her face and body, indicating she's trying to get noticed by you. 7. She asks about your relationship status. If she's asking why you aren't in a relationship, don't brush it off. There's a good chance she's probing to see if you're available for her. While some women might simply be curious or even have a friend they want to set you up with, this question is often a way to assess whether you're a potential partner. Be wary, though. Some women use this tactic as a way to gauge your reaction without fully revealing their own feelings. Still, the fact that she's bringing up your relationship status means she's evaluating you as a romantic prospect. Even if she's not direct about it, pay attention to how often this topic comes up in your conversations. 8. She fixes her appearance around you. When a woman is interested in someone, she might engage in what psychologists call preening behaviors, adjusting her hair, fixing her clothing, or applying lip gloss when you're around. These behaviors are typically subconscious attempts to enhance her appearance and show you she's invested in how she looks. Preening can also be a sign of nervousness or excitement. When people feel anxious or uncertain around someone they're attracted to, they tend to fidget or engage in grooming behaviors to calm their nerves. According to a study by psychologist Monica Moore, women who are attracted to a man are more likely to engage in these behaviors, hoping the man will take notice. 9. She subtly lets you know she's single. Finally, a woman who's interested in you will often drop subtle hints about her own relationship status, hoping you'll do the same. She won't typically ask outright if you're single, but might mention in passing that she attended a wedding alone or that she's been single for a while. These are clues for you to pick up on. It's her way of letting you know that she's available and curious about your relationship status. If she's doing this frequently, it's likely a sign that she's interested in taking things further, so be sure to pay attention and respond accordingly. Women often express their interest in subtle, indirect ways, using body language, small gestures, and casual remarks. Whether it's seeking your help with small tasks, making physical contact, or maintaining longer eye contact, these actions are usually signals of attraction. Women may also test your availability by asking about your relationship status or dropping hints about their own. Paying attention to these cues is crucial, as ignoring them can cause her to lose interest. The key is to be observant and responsive, recognizing that her actions are often intentional ways of signaling she's attracted to you.